This is the chest workout I followed that made my chest go from this to this. As I did in the last video, I'll be talking technique and form that I use for every exercise. For the start of my workout, I like to go on the incline bench. In my opinion, it's a really good exercise to start with because it's such a stable machine. It means it's just more of a chest focused exercise rather than getting your triceps or your forearms involved. So for my first set, I did go for a heavier set just to really get like a bit of a pre-fatigue in my upper chest. So on these other two sets, I can really feel it in my upper chest. In my opinion, I think that's the best way to go when you're doing incline bench, especially if you're starting on it anyway. Moving on to my second exercise, which is bench press. I know this isn't the most it's not the best exercise you can do for your chest, but I just really like it. Now, this isn't the best exercise you can do for hypertrophy, as the full range of motion isn't that good, as it stops at the bar at your chest. So you're not getting that really deep stretch that you can achieve on other movements. But at the same time, I think it's important to work your stabilizing muscles, like your front delts, your triceps, your forearms, your shoulders, just everything, as I feel like for pressing movements, they're one of the most important things you can have. Time for triceps. Now this is a tricep pushdown variant that I've found to be really effective for the peak of the exercise. I've found that when I flare my elbows instead of them keeping them tucked beside me, I feel the stretch at the top way more than I did before. And it also means when I push it down, that gives me like a second to really squeeze it. So it means when I come off this exercise, my triceps are absolutely burning. I really recommend you give this one a go. Now we are doing plate loaded dips. Now this is probably the hardest one on my workout plan, as I can only get I push about 6 to 8 reps. It's like a really difficult exercise. I feel this more in my upper chest and shoulders, but that's because I use the wider grip. I also found this to be really useful for up in my bench press. I'm not too sure what this machine is called, but it's basically a alternative to a bench press, but at the top it squeezes your inner chest, if that makes sense. And the stretch you can achieve on this is really, really good. And I feel it's a really good exercise as well to push out. Towards the end, I don't know what it is, but it feels like it's way better to push than the last few reps. And as I have on all the other chest exercises apart from dips, I go 6 to 8 reps, 3 sets. I feel it's like the perfect amount because it's not too much volume, but it's enough where the last reps are really, really hard to get. On to the final tricep exercise now. These are overhead pushovers. I do these to focus more on the horseshoe on the arm, if that makes sense. It's the exterior and the interior muscle on the tricep. This is one of them exercises, but it's really hard to set up as well because it's like the weight really controls you when you're trying to put the stack back. So I'd be careful with that. But at the end, the peak of the thing, when your arms are fully extended, you really want to hold it for a sec or two and just really squeeze your arm out. Because I feel that's the best form for it, and it really I couldn't straighten my arms after my set, so make sure you keep that in mind. Last exercise of the workout is a set of chest flies, because you can't do it push day without a set of chest flies. I was a bit rushed for time near the end of my workout, so I only got 2 sets, but it'd be the same again, 3 sets, 6 to 8 reps. And the most important bit about this is the squeeze that you get in the middle when your arms are touching, and then making sure you go far enough back where you can feel that stretch in your lower/mid chest. I know this video was a bit shorter than last one, but I'm still trying to find out different formats that are interesting for the viewers, but also long enough where it's informative, if you know what I mean. So a bit of feedback at the end would be much appreciated. More content is on the way. Drop a comment if you want to see my leg day, or if you want to see me do any challenges or any splits or anything like that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.